Okay, today we are in Lesson 3, Session 2, page 37 in our math book. You need a highlighter and a pencil, as always, for math problems. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to read our story problem all the way through and decide what it is about. So last year, Tanaka's Toys spent $117,290 developing a new video game. Mia rounds the amount spent to the nearest 10,000. John rounds the amount spent to the nearest 1,000. What amounts do Mia and John each round to? So first, we need to decide, what is our story problem about? It's about how much money Tanaka's Toys spent developing a new video game. What is our next step? What is the next thing we need to find? The next thing we need to find is the question. What is the question asking? The question is asking, what amounts do Mia and John each round to? Okay. So now, after that, we need to find important information. Okay. So what is the important information? The important information is how much money Tanaka's Toys spent, the fact that Mia rounds to the 10,000s and John rounds to the thousands. That's our important information. What tool should we use first? The first tool that I'm going to use is a place value chart. We're going to draw it and label it. It needs to be kind of large because we're going to put two numbers on here. We're going to put John's number and Mia's number. We start at the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. What comes after 10,000s? 100,000s. I'm going to draw a line this way, and I'm going to label. I have to label. So Mia and John. Now the number that they're rounding is the same. It's the amount of money Tanaka's Toys spent. Okay. So we're going to write the numbers the same, but we're going to start in the one spot so that we don't end up with the wrong number. So we have 0, cross it out. 9, cross it out. 2, cross it out. 7, cross it out. 1, cross it out. 1, cross it out. Okay, they're rounding the same number. The difference is which place value they're rounding to. So Mia is going to round to 10,000. So I'm going to highlight what number that is. Mia is rounding to the 10,000s, and John is rounding to the thousands. Okay. Now that I know this, I'm going to use another tool. What is the next tool that I'm going to use? It's going to be a number line, and I'm going to label these as well. So I'm going to first do Mia, because she was first up here. And I know that I'm rounding to the nearest 10,000. So that means over here, my low end is going to be 11,000. What is the next 10,000 that comes after that? Sorry. It's not 11,000. I'm sorry. It is 110,000. What's the 10,000 that comes after that, kids? So if I'm going to count by tens, what's the next one? It would be 120,000. Now we have to find our midpoint. The midpoint always is a 5, remember? So between 10 and 20 is 15. I'm going to do 115,000. That's Mia's number line. I'm not going to solve it yet. I'm going to draw John's number line. Okay. John's number line, he is rounding to the thousands. So my first number is going to be 117,000. What is my next number going to be? What is the next thousand going to be? 118,000. My midpoint is going to be all of these numbers, 117,500. Now we put the number on our number line. So let's do Mia's. So I have 117,000. So I have 110, 115, and 120. Well, 117 comes after 115, about right here. Okay. So that means I'm going to round to 120 because it's closest to 120 on my number line. So Mia's number is going to be 120,000. Now let's place our number on John's number line. So on John's number line, we're going to write the same number, but we have to find it on the number line. So we have 117,290. So here we have 117,000, 117,500, and 118,000. So 500 is the number we're looking at. So 117,200. So 200 comes before the 500. So it's going to go like right here. And we're going to write our number, 290. Well, which number is this number closest to? Is it closest to 117,000 or 118,000? It's closest to 117,000. So John's number is 117,000.